Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Good evening, Twitch chat. Good evening, YouTube chat. Off we go. Into the seepage. Testing, testing. Feels like my voice is maybe quieter. Can we crank it up? Crank it up. Crank it up. A little bit, but not a lot. I don't know what could have caused that. I didn't change anything. Then again, the computer is a robot, so it must have been me. Tonight is all degen temple hunting with a little bit of essences, of course. I can't remember which one's the rarity one. Opulescence? What does opulescence even mean?
Too soon.
The rarity one is worth a lot right now, which is hilarious. What will we pay for 18 rarity? Endless amounts. 24% quality focus. Weird. Dang. Jeez. There's rolled tier 1, tier 1. Or tier 1, 2, 3. There you are, Wall Circle. I feel like PoE streams right now are like pretty underwhelming. It's like people just hunting Vol circles and then like degenning in the temple.
Shipment sent.
Is there a focus essence? There is. Could have rolled cast speed on it, but it's already there. Crit chance for spells I could have rolled. That would have been worth for spell damage. I failed you. There's crit bonus. Max mana. Cold res. Yeah, it's bad. Working. Yo, what's up, Jack Ray Buck? Dude, thanks for the sub. Who are you? Appreciate you, man. Good evening. Hope you're having a good night so far.
Death is my power to wield.
Yo, what's up, Music Thief? What do you mean you saw my items? This? How you been, Music Thief? Good evening. Happy Saturday. I have been stopping for researcher strong boxes, which I probably shouldn't because the maps aren't juiced with rarity, but I got this tinfoil hat on these boxes and mirrors, and I just gotta slam them. Oh, you're big blind. Right on, dude. Well, hey, thanks for coming by and subbing. I'm glad you're enjoying the builds and hopefully enjoying the Discord. That Discord surprises me every day with some new person being friendly and helpful. Ooh, this one's actually often really hard to find the fall circle in. What's up, Rex? How's it going tonight, man? Rex asks, why am I running the Ice Scepter over the Chaos one? So in this phase of temple building, all I'm doing is running maps and finding Vol circles. So the Chaos Scepter has negative light radius, and that makes it so you can't see very far on the minimap. The Ice Scepter has positive light radius. If I were to toggle between them, I don't even have the Chaos Scepter on my bar, but if I were to toggle between them, you would see that it's much harder to find the Vol circles when you have bad light radius. My ring is also increased light radius. And on weapon set 2, I run the 2 passive nodes on the tree that have light radius. Light radius enjoyer. Never thought I'd be one in this game, but here we are. Also, in general on the build, so I will say, broadly on the build, I am not running the Chaos Scepter. I am trying out running Sacred Flame. And it's been very strong. One thing I noticed about the Chaos Scepter, well, I noticed two things. The first is, again, light radius. So in the temple, you may or may not know this, but if the medallions drop in the fog, you will not see them. So having light radius in the temple itself, especially for our build where Spark, like, you know, clears the whole room most of the time, actually really valuable. But Sacred Flame doesn't have positive light radius. It's just that the Gloom Shrine has big time negative light radius. The other thing is that the Gloom Shrine makes it so that a lot of the minions that we would otherwise proc critical hits on, we don't. So it reduces our net critical hit effectiveness for comets. And I think it actually creates a less efficient room clear overall. Yeah, some notes about the offhand. Ultimately, I'd like to get away from the scepter and get to an actual focus for damage, but I won't need that until my temple's done. I'm excited for the temple to get finished, if for no other reason. Like, of course, the loot will be fun, but to, like, test out different things in the build on, like, the hardest content. Because the temple does get really hard when it gets finished. And I do play some P2 with a IRL buddy of mine, and obviously in P2 it's much harder. Okay, this whole mob just spawned around me, which was really rude. Rex, what did I see? Your Blood Mage is up to, like, in the level 90s? Level 92? I didn't actually look at your POB yet, but if you had any specific questions, I'd be happy to pull it up and try and answer them right now if you want. Yo, what's up, Spooky? Good evening, dude. Happy Saturday. How are you tonight? Do I want to finish this Rust Bowl? Yeah, there's a tower right there I might be going to get, so I'll actually clear this one.
Not yet.
Choir of the Storm with this cooldown reduction is just delightful. Alright, so look at light radius. This is with the Sacred Flame. And then watch when we weapon swap here. Wait. Boom. See how it juts out? So you compare that against like running the Gloom Shrine Scepter. It's such a massive difference. Just made the switch an hour ago. Oh, okay, cool. And you're 96. That's awesome. It's a really fun build. Do you plan on running it in the temple? If so, I could show you some cool stuff tonight that you may or may not know. Put all my divines into a Rakiata and a Yul Natal's Embrace. Nice. Those are good investments. Yeah, they're like holding good stocks or good crypto. Well, this map's killing me. There we go. Poof. It's Quadrilla. 96, just learning it. Slowly working it up. Okay, cool. Yeah, when I get in there, I'll show you some of the things you can do with the build to make the temple, you know, much more efficient. I mean, it truly is a temple runner. Like, it's fine in maps too, of course, but it is just gold. It's the golden child in the temple. Wand killing you, sitting at 77% crit chance. That's not too bad. In combat, if you have the Headhunter, I actually don't know what the Headhunter buff that has crit chance is, but in combat you will notice it jumps up quite a bit. Look that up real quick. Let's see if they have the buffs. Nothing. That's interesting. In PoE1, it would totally tell you what the buffs were. PoE2, rare, monster, buff lists. Rare monster modifiers. Here. Monster modifier. So then let's look for critical. Look at that. So if you have Headhunter and you're in the temple, you will get this. Because the rares have so many mods. So you'll probably be crit cap with a 300%. Mine jumps from like 94 to 100. What's up, base? Is it new league? This is just the regular league. 0.4, public league or whatever. How many divine orbs am I dropping on average? So my old temple, which was nearly finished, was about 15 to 20. But I am rebuilding a, glorious, perfect temple, and right now it's dropping like maybe 1 or 2 because it's only a quarter finished. Gamble box! Greater Jewelers. What's up, Alex? Welcome, dude. Last spin in the gamble box. Oh, boom. Where are you, Vol Circle? You can't hide from me forever. What's up, Puma? Welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday. How's your night going? Oh, jeez. What's that guy doing there? He's not supposed to be there. Proximal. Sometimes you get moving so fast in this build, you just run into everything. Boring night? Is that a good thing or a bad thing in your life? In my life, boring night would be like, oh, I had a boring night. It was amazing. Blizz. What's up, Blizz? Welcome. Good evening. Happy Saturday.
Sold it.
Look at this thing. An exceptional roaring staff. Int. Bad. Ooh. Tier 2 damage is extra. We will go with the spell damage essence. Poof. We'll go graders. Cast speed. Oh, okay. Regeneration. Boo. Max mana. Somewhat boo. We'll still slam it. Dang. Kind of bricked it there at the end. It's still kind of cool. I don't know. These don't usually sell. I have a lot of them in there. They're fun to microcraft, though. Should do more? Of course. What's up, bad boy? How's it going in bad boy land? Happy Saturday. Good evening. I'll have to tell my 8-year-old son I got a viewer in my stream named Bad Boy. He'll like that. Whenever he's doing bad things, I say, "You being a bad boy?" He says yes. This map's a pesky one. Second time on it tonight. I do think I could use the Grand Project and dance around to maps that are better for the Vol Circle. But I find the Atlas device to not be very easy for that. Oh, I just got heavy stunned. That's an instant relog for me. I can't die. I'm 22% to level 100. Cool. This is even better. Here it is. Sweet. I think Shadowmoor is familiar. Let me see. That card is familiar. I'm going to go ahead and say I played Shadowmoor. Possibly. Good chance I played Shadowmoor. Ooh, we have another Magic fan in here. I just realized I need to kill this boss because of the tower. Oopsies.
None can oppose me.
I hate this map. Where's the boss? All the way over here? Has a lot of cards for Cube. Oh, that's fun. Cube is so cool. I love Cube. Who's this guy? What is your deal, buddy?
A gift from fate.
Just about to have dinner, then to grind the temple. Should be a good night. I thoroughly enjoy temple grinding. More than anybody should. But I think I'm not alone. I think there's a lot of people who really enjoy the temple grind. The temple's just really cool, and building it is really fun and addicting. They really did they had a secret home run this league. In my opinion. He is dead. Well, yeah, and it's so rewarding. What's up, Tats? Good evening. Thanks for being my therapist the last couple nights. It's been rough. I haven't been salty at all, though. I mean, I do get salty in games. But getting scuffed in the temple, it's just always my fault. There's nothing to be mad about. Oops. I launched my comments.
Freeze!
My computer's lagging out on all those comments. Holy Mana, thanks for following and welcome. Can I post a temple layout and you can tell me if it will be successful or not? Is it your own, or is it like one you're thinking about going for? I'm going to go clear this hive as well, so that way we can find fracturing orbs. Let's see what fracturings are at. Fracturing is another thing you can just like casually find while you're getting your temple stuff. 17. Golly. The temple can't keep up with this. Bad Boy says, is Stormweaver or Pathfinder better for damage with COC? Stormweaver.
Too soon.
10 out of 10 Stormweaver. I don't know if you've seen the Adonai's tech in Stormweaver, but it's thoroughly broken, will be nerfed tech. It's just been quietly sitting there all season because there's not many people playing Stormweaver overall. But yeah, it's really broken, especially on Stormweaver. Boom, 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 boom. Exalts. All right, let's see here, Spooky. Well, you know what? That link just loads my temple. You have to generate like a unique link off of the temple builder. Yeah.
Another corpse to serve.
Puma confirms. Puma, you would like this temple building. Not that you would ever play PoE 2 or do all these map shenanigans I have to do just to build my temple, but you would like it. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting I have to go actually finish these maps at this stage here. Oh, this guy. This guy is kind of tough sometimes. He dishes out some damage.
Freeze!
There we go. Corruption cleansed. Is it super expensive? You know, it depends on how hard you want to go on it, but I would say the base cost of Adonai's Stormweaver is really cheap. Really cheap. I'm not sure which chess piece you're referring to, like maybe Morier with Spirit, but there's so much flexibility in how you get your spirit on that build. The expensive piece is the amulet and like how much spell skills you want on it, basically. Yo, Mike Phantom on kick.com has followed. Ah, I always celebrate my kick follows because like it's kick. It's the platform of the future. Look at this mayhem in here. It is absolute madness. I'm lucky to be alive. Just looking for these nerds. Entity Unknown Reloaded has followed. I love your name, and thanks for the follow. Welcome. Is there an actual temple planner? Yeah. It looks like this. I'll drop the link in chat. Very useful tool. I won't explain how to use it. You'll see. You'll figure it out. But yeah, I pretty much pre-plan all of my moves in there before I do them. And even then, I have goofed things up massively in this rebuild. But it's pretty fun. Is there a build you can follow or recommend? If you click on that temple planner, it will have layouts at the bottom you can load in there. And I would say if you haven't built any temples yet, go with an easier layout, a layout that's labeled as an easy one, because you will learn lessons the hard way, whether it's easy or hard. And learning them the hard way on a hard temple build is really punitive. The temple building is so, like, the scenarios you get into are so niche and complex that, like, AI can't help you, PoE Wiki can't help you. I'll drop questions in our chat, our Temple Talk chat, and, like, we're not sure sometimes. Extremely complex interactions in temple building on some of those harder builds. They're really fun. I mean, that's what makes it so delightful, but when you screw it up, you potentially could brick your temple entirely. Or just like have a massive setback like I've had a few times. Oh, you meant for Stormweaver. Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, I can give you a plug for my own build. There's a lot of Stormweaver builds out there. Here is my guide. I'll drop it in the chat. It starts tier 1. Up through the campaign, map starting, converting over to mana stack, and then the final form, Adonai's Comet. Enjoy. What's up, Barnaby Jones? Good evening, bud. How are you? I am doing well, thank you. Anybody sick of the Tristram music yet? Ooh, look at Light Radius. Look at Light Radius finding that down there. Don't leave home without your Light Radius, man. Boop. Chilling in Farming Abyss. That's a good life. And he loves the music. I mean, D2 music's OP, right? I think this version of Tristram is actually from D1. But it's pretty awesome. Well, you know what? Forge is actually really bad for Ball Circle. I've gotten stuck in this labyrinth a few times. And those boots are called Sabatons. Anybody go up to their shoes in the morning and say, I'm going to put on my Sabatons? Oh, yeah. Greatest game. Goated games. They're both very good, bad boy. I would say Blood Mage is definitely better for the temple. And I would say the Stormweaver, on an equivalent budget, is better for maps and pinnacle bosses. If you take the Blood Mage to the multi-mirror budget, then it competes with the Stormweaver in the maps and the pinnacle bosses. But that Adonai's Stormweaver is an absolute map and boss melter. I mean, it's And then, yeah, the Blood Mage is just so fast in the temple. Stormweaver can't compete with the speed and the life as mana interaction. It's too helpful in the temple. No, I am not using Temporalis. I am honored that you think maybe I am, because the whole idea of this build was to not have to use it, but to feel almost like you have it. And yeah, not using it, but it feels like it. In combat, the cooldown on Blink goes below 1 second, which, because Blink has like a little bit of a buggy lag time to it this season, it feels about as fast as Temporalis. Now, the Temporalis can do kind of this double blink mechanic thing that, you know, I wish we could do. But, well, I mean, how many mirrors is Temporalis now? It's completely out of reach. If you found a mirror, you couldn't have a Temporalis. Seven? Oh, that's so stupid. Oh, that's crazy. 7 mirrors. So yeah, Temporalis out of reach. This build is basically finished. There is a whole set of improvements you could make if you decide to drop the Scepter and go with Wrath Pith. And then you need a rare amulet, and you do get up into the nearly mirror or maybe over mirror budget when you go that route. And not going to do that. So yeah, this is basically tuned perfectly for rarity and speed for the temple. And then with a couple of weapon swaps, it's a nasty little Vol Circle farmer, as you can see. Starting. Wow. Alex bought one for 83 divs 2 weeks in. Nice idea. Puma. Trying to start stuff again. Yeah, and one, I mean, I'm sure that Pathfinders move quickly through the temple, but the combo that Blood Mage adds, being able to like room clear with Spark, but also blink over all the terrain, because there's so much annoying terrain in the temple, and there's a lot of like corner hunting, right? Like there's little minions that get stuck in the corners. I can't imagine doing all that without blink. Even just in here, like blinking down over this thing, you forget how much it's like really helpful for terrain navigation.
I need more time.
Pathfinder took 30 minutes for a run on a full temple. That seems pretty fast to me. I don't know what this times out on a full temple, because my last one never truly got to full temple status, but I think it will be faster than what a Pathfinder could do. I would assume so. Definitely when it really gets going and like your blink spark timing is perfect and you're really focusing on efficient clear of the corners of the rooms, I just don't see how it could be faster than this build. Logbooks and lineage gems. Dude, you're living the good life. Not doing all this temple shenanigans. Just like taking advantage of mass inflation on some of the basic stuff, right? Whoops, I didn't mean to kill that so fast. I need this wisp to go in. We're wisping here. He's juicing. It's a golden wisp. I don't want to kill the last rare. It's kind of hard, though. If I cast one spark, everything dies. Ah, there it was. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh.
That was no easy
Dang, that was one of the really good wisp event moments there. Guess I'll do this. This guy's pretty fast. Where's the circle, man? Where's the circle?
Freeze!
What the? That little beam just heavy stunned me. Dude, where is it? Oh, did I already get it? Maybe I already got it. No, I don't think I did. Dude, what? That's crazy that logbooks are worth that much. That's really awesome. I saw Rockiata's price. That's just wild. I'm glad you're going to avoid that, Alex. I believe it, Rex. I believe it. 5 and 4. Is there any trick to it? Or are you just farming like the standard areas for finding it? I guess I'm going to go look for this circle. I would still like to find it. Wait, it says I have. Okay. I guess I did it. Yeah, I don't know. It went really fast. How much are logbooks? It's a good question. I have a feeling that Spooky's going to be an expert in this. What's up, Kiwi? Yeah, blind tech is great, especially for like the start of the temple. If you're templing. If you're just doing maps, I don't, there's probably like better ways to go, maybe. But yeah, in starting temple, blind tech will get you. It's enough power with none of the high tier stuff to clear like a half finished temple really well. We'll just say it that way. Spam brown projects, then use visions to run the Gero Rockiata map twice. Which one is that map? Is that the oh, what's it called? The beach? Jade Isle? Is that Jade Isle? Do they guarantee 3 charges? No, they guarantee 2, and they occasionally give 3. Well, if you juice them, they guarantee 2. And they occasionally give 3. Wow, look at this mess. What the? Let's do this.
Come out and play.
She said, come out and play. Sacred Reservoir. Wow. T8s and tier 15s. I guess I don't know specifically about T8s. I did do testings on like 15s and 14s. 14s will give you 1 point sometimes. 15s always give 2. Sometimes give 3. If they're fully, fully modded, basically. Secret tech you can't reveal. Fair enough. Oh, we can look. I'll look at the bulk sale price. Always curious about that. It looks like logbooks are about half a div. 4 for 8, 79s, 30 for 60. 2 logbooks per div. Is that good? I don't know. I feel like that seems okay. Do I manually cast Comet or how to proc so many? It's on cast on crit. And I crit a lot.
None can oppose me.
I also use Cold Infused Spark, which fires a lot more projectiles. Occasionally, not occasionally, often the Cold Infused will overlap with Science Temper.
I have a
I think is like 21 proj? Let's see here. I did some math the other day. So, cold infused Scion's Temper is 756% of the regular spark damage. That's how much more powerful it is. And you're getting that without items. So the whole concept of this build is like, I don't want to spend 10 mirrors. Can my build still be really powerful without spending that? And it's those types of interactions that really achieve the outcome. 156 splinters is 10 div. What? That's crazy. Those like just print out of logbooks, right? Why are they that much? Olroth's is like what, 80? Oh, Olroth's over 100 now. Good lord. You're following most expensive build with the jewels and stuff. So you're saying like you don't proc as many comments, and your question is how do you proc more? Is that just confirm, and then I can talk more about that. Oh, that drops in Olroth? Dude, I'm learning so much tonight. You're kidding me. The Uhtred? Well, let me just look up Olroth. Yeah, Olroth. Drops. Oh, dude, I didn't know he dropped these. Oh, what a fun farm Olroth runs. I had no idea that those were in his loot table. I didn't know where those gems came from, but that's crazy. That makes me want to do Olroth runs. All right, so the Comet, there's two things that make it proc. There's energy gain, and then there's crit. So first thing you need is a level 21 cast on crit. It's so important. I think the 21 is really important. Let me see. We'll double check. By the way, when you're looking at gem levels and whether they matter, you should always go to the PoEDB and see if they really do matter. So you can see here this percent energy gained is based on the level of the cast on crit. And 20 is 57 and 21 is 60. You might be at 19. That's a really big difference. I'm at 25, I think, because of Vertex. So it's kind of a big deal. And then, yeah, and then you, of course, want boundless energy. And if you're wanting even more comets, you could run energy retention, which will, like, do what it says. And then this node here is really good for energy gain. There's some other energy gain nodes if you want to just go out and, like, get them and try them out. There's a little node here, and there's a little node here. But yeah, that's basically how it works. Is the wand scepter config mandatory? Kiwi boy, no. Not necessarily. The wand is a self-craft. Just YOLO'd it. The lightning damage is actually kind of bad because I do a lot of non-lightning damage. The crits are tier 3 and tier 2, which is bad. And then the scepters, I've been actually bouncing around tons of options there. Like right now I'm running the cold scepter because of light radius. But in the temple right now I'm running Sacred Flame. And then of course I've run the Gloom Scepter quite a bit as well, which is, it's a good option. I think it's worse in the temple, especially early. Maybe later I'm going to bring it back. We'll see. It's something I'm kind of testing out a bit. All right, after this one, I'm going to see how many temple points I have. It should be pretty good. Stopped having comments, cut a new one. Yeah, they all of our meta gems right now, there's a weird bug lurking in the game where your gem can just glitch out. Oh! Remember how I said we run these cleansed tiles to find fracturing orbs? There's 17 divs, just hunting for Vol circles. That's my second one today. That's my second one in like an hour. That's pretty cool. I believe fracturing orbs only drop in cleansed areas.
Shipment sent.
What's the website with the drop rate? It's the PoE Wiki. PoE2wiki.net. All right, we're 50. That's good for some runs, baby. You have 8 levels to it? How? Not on my build. There'd be no way.
Peculiar, but powerful.
I wonder if this thing has like vol value. It keeps
Oh, it's you.
it keeps pinging me when it drops, but of course it's not very good. It seems
sure
as it
someone would want that.
sells. All right, we're shutting down Tristram Extended. It's temple time, baby. Time to focus. So we'll do the build swaps. We take off light radius and go to weapon set 1, and we move our spirit gems. Temple time. All right, so what we're doing is I really goofed up my temple. I had a nice chain going. I was all the way down here. However, I was missing a spy master right here because it got eaten when I didn't have locks. Last night I spent the whole night trying to replace it without gobbling my temple back up. Tonight I said I'm just going to gobble my temple. Gobble, gobble. So here we are. And basically, for this move here, we need a spy master here and a garrison here, and then we need this to go away. And that is the big mistake I made earlier. So our state is this. We're going to go spy master, garrison, and make that go bye-bye. And then I'm in a better state than I've ever been with this run. And then we can go another spy master here and make these go bye-bye. And then we're like cruising, right? Then we're just on down the chain. Spy master, bye-bye. I probably didn't need to do that. I'm bad. And then bye-bye. And then I think we're done with spy masters at that point. If I go to my target layout, that's the last spy master. So this little corner here is like the last difficult thing I have to do. And then it's pretty standard from there. I did just do like 54 crystals and didn't find a spy master. So that can happen. And that's pretty brutal. Is spamming Zesh profitable? Yeah, it's crazy profitable right now. The, what do you call those things? They're like really expensive, the catalysts. So I only have 1 lock. I've got 2 rerolls. Got some dynamos here, so probably what I'll do is just pre-lock this, run the temple 1 time, try and get some more locks. And some other good cards, right? There's a double tier 3, which is nice. Generally we want that one to stay there, so I'll protect it with one click there. Your snake's in the same area, except you've cleared the corner. Dude, you've made huge progress clearing that corner. Let me tell you, that corner has been the bane of my existence. I was ignorant. I goofed it up, and then I was like, oh, I'll just fix that later. I'll just drop in a spy master later. And then only to realize, like, you can't do that. And then to realize how hard it was to drop it in without letting my snake eat itself back up. So yeah, tonight it was like, you know what? We're just going back there. We're just going to go back to the corner. And I literally I went into the temple and came out and just like let my snake die. It was very sad. The screen is going to be very messy tonight. In the temple, it's just like comets everywhere. Computer's like a little bit off tilt, lagging a bit. What's up, Big Odess? Here, I got a build guide somewhere. Boop. Boop. Here you go. I'm running the more expensive one.
Perhaps you will.
Do you mind explaining Olroth and why it's crucial for this build? Yes. So,
I need more time.
you know, your life, your health is your mana pool, right? You can see my health pool jumping up and down rapidly. It's a great thing about Blood Mage. So then our energy shield is our actual defensive layer for the most part, right? But energy shield does not replenish on its own, right? We have to wait for a natural energy shield recharge cycle. If you take damage to your energy shield during that cycle, it doesn't recharge. Now what Olroth does, the reason Olroth comes into play here, if you see that little red icon up here that says 1816, that is my guard from spamming Olroth.
I need more time.
And when the guard is up, the energy shield doesn't take damage, so it recharges. So Olroth isn't just a really nice health flask for Blood Mage, it also is the only reason that our energy shield replenishes nicely. And without it, you want to run that silly belt that leeches energy shield. I don't know the name of it. I hate that belt, but a lot of people run it and it does the trick. I really need lock cards. We do have 2 full temples to get one, but we gotta have them, baby. I turn off my stream preview. My computer is like kind of a little bit laggy here. It's a little bit off the ball.
The vow have many on.
Captain, keep drinking the flask as you clear. Yeah, I put it on my thumb mouse button. And basically my keybinds are right click, never lets go. And teleport is blink. Or sorry, blink is on spacebar. And then I just hit the middle mouse button just like every once in a while. Oh, there's a medallion back there.
The vow have many on.
None can oppose me.
Please be a good medallion. Thaumaturge. I mean, that's good later, but I don't even think I'm going to grab that.
Not yet.
I am a long way from needing a Thaumaturge. Thaumaturgle Durgle. 2 nights ago, I looped and destroyed my original snake. Took me hours to get it back. There you go. I've had many sad temple moments. They're all learning experiences. But as Dave Chappelle once coined the term, it is hard knowledge. You pay... The cost of your learning is many hours of time in the temple. Very hard-earned knowledge.
The vow have many on. Praise!
So here's what happened that caused this big conundrum I'm in the first place. Well, what caused it is me being a numbskull, but
Not yet.
what got me into that situation was that I ran 2 full temples without getting a lock. And then the destabilize was, you know, mean to me. Mean and cruel. Okay, that's it. I did not get a lock there. Now I do have one more full run to get one. And now I need to set up like some dummy rooms. Or more of them. I have some. Dang, nothing, dude. I'm going to re-roll, I think. Still no Spymaster. Amazing. And put this down over here. And just drop these in. And pray. So your rotation is Blink, Spark, and Olroth? Yep, pretty much. Key sprinting while moving should be off for Blink.
Insides shuffle.
Is that a setting? Yes, it should. Where is that setting? I do sometimes sprint with Blink, though. Gameplay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I always have that off. I don't use that button. That's a bad button.
Another corpse to serve me.
I guess you would turn that on in Pathfinder? With no penalties and stuff? An okay crit roll on that spear. Not good enough, but... It's bad. I died from it. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, the blink has like just a slight bugginess to it where you kind of mini sprint after you land your blink sometimes. I get around it by holding down spark while I'm blinking. And you see it does not slow me down, at least not in the temple.
A fine little trinket.
Yep.
I need more time.
Must be somebody down here. Rude. Bad medallions. Oh, don't do it to me, game. No locks would be a death sentence here.
You challenged the
I'd actually go back even farther. It won't do it. I'll get a lock. I will. You wear the boots for maps? Yeah, I know a lot of people do that. Makes sense. I don't really have much trouble with it. I just do a spark after I blink, and it seems to settle it in pretty nicely. Got an exceptional dueling wand. That's actually really cool. Wastegate.
Death, take you.
Rip. Dear game. Need good medallions tonight. Please don't break my heart 2 nights in a row. I have young children. Yes. Sometimes you have to, you know, coach the temple into what you want. Yeah, so Alex is referring to these boots. I actually can't remember their name, but they disable sprinting altogether. And so then you don't experience the blink sprint glitch, which heavy stuns me like once every 20 maps or so. To log out and log back in like a nerd. There's that series. I wonder what those are worth right now. 60 un-ID'd. I think if you roll a 50 on them, they're worth like a ton.
But powerful.
Cool gloves. Super cool.
perhaps you will be a one.
Dude, when I started playing today, I put an item up for sale. And somebody bought it. And they did. So in the chat, it said they came to my hideout and left. But I was standing right there, and I never saw them. It got me wondering if people are having some sussy way of getting items out of people's hideouts.
Perhaps
Wouldn't
you
be
will
surprised.
Too soon.
Ching.
Too soon.
Yeah. All right, we got 2 locks.
Another medallion. Another corpse to serve me. I need more time.
Perhaps you
Shank gone coveted sabatons. They enter another instance of your hideout. Oh. On purpose? That's interesting, dude. Makes sense now. Okay. I can't believe it's the first time I've noticed it happening then, if it's like a normal thing. All right, I have one more tier 3 Legion to take out here, and then we're out of here. Spymaster waiting room.
I need more time.
Yep. No, I know. I know what you meant with the boots. It's just hilarious that that's the name of them. Never Spy Master, dude. Never. Oh my gosh, man. Painful. So painful. Run another. Another and another and another. Sometimes I'll put an armory in over there as like a checkpoint. Pre-lock and go.
Peculiar, but powerful.
What build is using Vermeil Circlet? Crown of Eyes. It's such a cool effect.
Too soon.
Is that a reverse chill thing?
Death, take you.
Yo, Iron Glove. Thanks for following the channel, man. Welcome. Good evening.
Not yet.
People following my channel? You gotta be kidding me. They're crazy. Sometimes I miss the Unleash version. Unleash is such a satisfying gem.
Perhaps you will be a worthy.
In some ways, Cold Infused Spark feels like Unleash. It actually slows down a bit, I swear. Sometimes it seems smoother if you just run. All the blink tech. Running feels pretty smooth.
Perhaps you will
Sometimes.
be a worthy adversary.
I need more time.
This is very fast.
The vow.
Dear game, I need medallions. I have children. Give me medallions. I do not want another sad night. Look, it listened again. I hope that keeps working.
Death is my power to wield.
Another one. Bad one, though.
Perhaps you will be a worthy adversary.
Heyo! That's 2 locks, baby.
Remnants of a dead empire.
The vow of many unseen eyes.
The vow
I
of
need more
many
time.
unseen eyes. I've heard that voice line so many times this week. I've been hearing it in my sleep a little bit. Does anybody hear phantom noises during the day, but they're actually PoE sounds? I do hear the alert from PoE Trade sometimes, like phantom PoE Trade alert.
The vow of many unseen
Tribal Mask. Boo.
Too soon.
More of that medallion.
The vow of many unseen.
Alright, so Puma, you got temple building down. Well set. Temple building could be a tabletop game. NGL. It'd be really cool, too. I guess. I mean, I'd rather just do it in PoE, but it's a thing that could be.
Perhaps you will be a worthy adversary.
Come on, give me a third lock, and then I can really just re-roll fast.
Too soon.
That's pretty fast, dude. We're locked. We have 2 locks. Spy Master! It's go time, baby. Would I run this build to do juiced breaches? You can just put Blink on your Stormweaver. But yeah, this build would be fantastic in juiced breaches for sure. Stormweaver is very good. Stormweaver is fantastic and really fun. This build is faster in the temple. But here is my Stormweaver guide. And you can look at the Adonais variant. It's the strongest variant this season by far. And it's very good. Okay, so I got my Spy Master, which of course I'm really excited about. I'm going to go ahead and slam it. However, I got a bit of a problem because I put down so many tiles, right? And basically we need to get this Legion out of there. That has to go. And this is where I get scared. I get really scared. Like, I'd like to put this down, but that maybe complicates things. So scared. Put this down. Lock the Spy Master. Don't put the garrison down. It will be a nightmare, right? So if we put the garrison down and we lock the Spy Master and we lock the garrison, it could yoink this and this. And then I'm in a mess again. Lock these two. It'll just yoink the Spy Master out, right? Want to just yoink the Spy Master out? Pray for a third one? I mean, Spy Master is a really rare room, right? I can always just replace the garrison. Have to lock the Spy Master. Are you sure? That's interesting. I thought for sure that you could. Let me see here. All right, so we yoink that. Yeah, I think you can just put it back. Yeah, you can just put it back. Oh, well, no, that's a broken link. I cannot put that back. Man. It's so tricky, dude. So it can't pull that. We lock here. Only if it's a red garrison. Not sure what you mean by that. Wish I just had a sack chamber. Reroll for sack chamber and end game. No, I'd like to save my reroll. It just adds more cooldown reduction to your guy. Triple lock here is like the golden dream, right? But then it might just remove this. Should be so sad. Yeah, I hear you. What if we lock these two? Wouldn't that be fine? I could pull this. Cooldown a blink without the buffs? That's a good question. 1.04 with 3-second cast time. Or cast per second. 3, cast time 33. All right, buddy. Guys, my buddy is wanting to play with me. So I'm actually going to hop off stream. And we'll be building Temple and hanging out in Discord as well. But thank you, everyone, for watching tonight. Thank you for the follows. Sorry I won't be streaming any later, but hopefully we'll be on tomorrow night and all week and all that good stuff. So, adios, everyone.